show you another method for pasteurization that you can do without a machine. What we're going to do is we're going to preheat a good thermos to 145 degrees. So what I've done is I've preheated some water. Check its temperature. It's running about 152 right now. It'll probably cool as I pour it to just about where we want it to be. And then while this is heating our thermos, we're going to go ahead and strain the milk and start another pot of water to boil over. So I've gathered up all the milk that I want to pasteurize today, and I have 2 clean jars. And I've shown you before that we can use a towel to strain milk, but today I am going to use the non-gauze milk filters. These are not reusable, which is a downside of them, but they do an excellent job of cleaning the milk. Depending on how much milk you have, sometimes instead of dirtying dishes, I'll just fold it into a cone and pour it through, and that works well, but I've saved up quite a bit today. And the other thing that I have is I have got a set of funnels that I bought. I just bought these at TSC. I believe it was 3 for around $4. And on the larger one, I've cut the end off so that it fits down into the smaller one. And I'm just going to slide the milk filter in. Put the large one on top and down into my jar, and this will allow it to drain without me having to help support it. We're just going to put it into a clean can. This does create a little bit more work with washing dishes, but it's a good fast way to filter. So this batch is filtered and it goes to a bowl. You can already see how much we pulled out of that milk. So we'll do the other 2 jars. And if you're saving large amounts of milk, I just want to remind you that you never want to pour milk of different temperatures in together. Make sure that all the milk has been cooled to the same temperature before combining it. Otherwise you can get some interesting spoilage and curdling. And this just gets tossed. Since we're doing a gentler pasteurization, this does take a little bit longer, but we only need to heat this to 145 degrees. So I'm going to set it on top of my water here and stir with a metal spoon and watch for a temperature of 145. So our milk has just approached right around the 145 mark. So I have turned off the heat. We're going to empty the thermos now. And pour directly in. If you have one of these nifty gadgets, you can tell if I shoot it on the inside, it's telling me that it's about 135 to 140 degrees in there, so it's well warmed up for us. And this is a gentler pasteurization than a flash pasteurization that needs to get to 165 for at least 15 to 30 seconds. We're just going to put a lid on this and it needs to sit for a half hour. So it's been a half hour, and now we're going to take the milk out of the thermos and put it into 2 clean jars. Remember, it's going to be quite warm, so you want to be careful. Now this type of pasteurization is better if you're going to be feeding the milk to a baby or making lotion if you're a pregnant woman, or if you're someone that suffers from arthritis and want to get the benefit of the qualities that prevent swelling that come in goat's milk. The next thing we're going to do is I have an ice bath ready in the sink, and we're going to place them in the ice bath and let them sit there until all the ice is melted, and then we'll move these to the refrigerator and they'll be ready for use once they cool. Thanks for watching.